Hello everybody and welcome back to Rise of the Homestead. So at the moment just doing a spraying contract here, which is going to give me a nice little payout. A couple of things I've added to the farm while I've been busy doing things throughout the month, or the months. I've got another shed put in, and I have also, let's just try and figure out where this line is now. I have also, what else did I do? I also filled the chicken coop because I was doing some contracts in between times. I think I got a new trailer as well. So there's a few things going on. I've also spoken to someone about building a silo for me. They told me it's going to cost me probably around about 10 grand. So I said, oh, well, that's not too bad. They're going to use the metal work that they've got sitting at the back of the shed. And hopefully they're going to be able to build me a nice silo. So that's that contract done. Let's have a look here, what we've got. Let's 14,000. Collect. Brings us up to a nice sum of 38,000. Through the bushes. Here we go. Right, let's go to the farm and I'll show you what's been happening. I did get a big bag handler as well. The new trailer is, where did I put the new trailer now? Right here behind the tractor. So I've got that too. That's the new shed. So I just put the mower and the baler in there just now. I bought a rack here where I could put fertilizer on or seeds and I can drive underneath and fill them up. But we've got some eggs, not a huge amount at the moment. We've got a lot of chicks and some that are not old enough to produce eggs at the moment. So we are there at the moment with that. Check the status of the field. Still growing nicely. Needs lime and needs rolling, but can't do that right now. I think it's fully fertilized if we have a look. Yeah, it is fully fertilized. Still in its early growing stage, which is absolutely perfect. We need to save up enough money to be able to rent a harvester anyway, so we need to make sure we've got the money for that. So what I thought we could do today is we could go and do a little spot of fishing. There's a nice bit down by the river, down at the river, should I say, a nice spot that we could go and have a quick look at and do a spot of fishing, see if we can make some money with fishing. Might not be a huge amount of money, but I've still got a lot of scrap lying around the yard. I could still sell that, so which is always good. But in the meantime, it's pretty much contracts, just to get the money coming in to be able to afford the running costs with the food and repairs and stuff like that. But we are getting there. I really want to save up to get my first proper field. Not sure where that's going to be yet, but I think we're a long way off getting that at the moment. Right, there is a parking area here somewhere. I did drive by it before. It's not really a parking area, but I'm going to park in it anyway. Right, grab the old fishing rod and let's go and see what we can catch. It's a nice wee spot down here. It's a bit murky, but I'm sure the fish will be biting, no problem. And we wait. This could be quite interesting to see if we catch something. Don't know how long it'll take, but we'll wait it out and hopefully, oh, we've hooked a fish. There we go. Oh, he's playing. He is playing this line. Is that a fish? That is the question. No. I wonder if I could use that tire on my trailer. That wasn't very good, was it? That wasn't a good start. See the mist creeping in there? It's really nice. Oh, we got another one. Oh, this one's putting up. Probably be another tire that someone's throwing in. We'll try and land this one and see what it is. See if it's a fish or a piece of junk. Well, that's convenient, having a wet floor sign in a pond. Well, it's a good job you told me, because I wouldn't have known it was wet. Oh, there's got to be fish in here, or is this just a dumping ground for people's junk? It's terrible. Right, come on, we need a fish, come on. Even if it's something small, like a minnow, I don't really care right at the moment. Maybe we could catch something for our dinner. Right, this is just a dumping ground, isn't it? My first salmon. That is not even funny. Wow. Well, I think this is just a bit of a dumping ground for people's stuff. This is not very, very good at all. Maybe I might just choose a different spot, see if there's anything further downriver, maybe. Got to be fish feeding somewhere. Yay! There we go. That's it. That's what we're looking for. A salmon. £200. Let's see if we can catch a couple more of those. Come on. Let's see if we can catch some more. I don't think this would be a very logical way to make money, but it would be a start. Oh, what are we getting this time? Hopefully another salmon, a nice big salmon. A bucket. No wonder there's not a lot of fish in here. It's polluted. It's absolutely polluted with junk. Right, let's go. Come on. We need a monster fish. That's what we need. We need a river monster. Come on, there's got to be some river monsters in here. Oh, I've got 2 tires for the trailer now. Oh. Oh, well, that's nice. I handed in all that trash and got £1,000. See if we can see any fish in there. Well, that was a wee bit terrible. Seems to be a bit more polluted than anything else, but I don't think we're going to be doing that very often. Right, let's see what we're going to be doing. Let's go back to the farm. Well, we know there's fish in there, but there's more junk than there is fish, so that's not exactly handy. Right, we've got rain coming soon, so we'll try and find out if we can do another couple of contracts before the rain comes. I don't know what time the rain's going to be due, but I think we need to try and think of another spot for fishing if we do decide to do a bit more fishing, but I just missed my turning, did I? Yep, I always do that, and I don't know why. Right, I'll get back to the farm and I'll have a look, see if there's any more contracts and see where we're going from there. I've taken on a contract for harvesting corn. So I was going to start the job, but it started raining and the farmer told me not to harvest it in the rain because you'll lose a lot of the yield from the crop. So I had to wait a couple of hours, so I just went home and watched a couple of programs just to pass the time. I was going to go fishing again, but I thought better of it after the last escapade. Right, so we're not too far away anyway from the sell point. The sell point is literally just down the road. So we could get this harvest started now. That header looks so strange sitting like that. Right, let's get the old assist on. And let's get this done. Okay, managed to get the harvesting contract finished. That took a hot minute. So I've taken on a couple of mowing contracts. So we're going to get these done. Shouldn't take too long to do these ones. I've just got this field and I think the one just up in front of us. So hopefully this won't take too long. It's a bit of a weird shaped field, this one, so. But yeah, I managed to get the payout for that contract for the corn harvest. As I say, it did take a bit of time to do. In the meantime, managed to get the silo put up, which was nice. So we'll get a sneak peek at that when we go back down to the farm once this contracts are finished. Hopefully all will be good. We're at 44,000, what, 44,500 now. I was going to do a couple of fertilizing contracts, but I feel that the fertilizer spreader that we've got is just a little bit too small for the fields, so I was going to borrow the equipment to do the work, but still thinking about getting a bigger fertilizer spreader. It's got a bit of a wider width to it. Hopefully, won't go through as much or go through the fertilizer as quickly. That's my hope. So I do have my eye on one, but we'll have to wait and see because it's pretty much at the moment until our field is ready. It's going to be contracts, contracts. So maybe a spot of fishing again. Maybe try and find some unpolluted water. Can't believe they actually paid me £1,000 to catch some junk. But well, money's money. Doing a good cause, so help keep the waterways clean. So we'll get those two fields done, and that should bring in a nice bit of extra cash for us. Hopefully have over 50,000 in the bank account. And the chicken coop is now full, so that should hopefully bring us eggs a lot faster. We do still have quite a lot of chicks as well, so we should, with the adults, get enough eggs to sell off for some extra income. Upgrading my house is another one, but I think the biggest priority is to buy our own actual field. And then once we've actually owned our own field, then we can utilize the old area with the field in it at the back of the yard for expansion. We'll also do some woodworking too. There's plenty of wood to be cut down. Um, yeah, wood chipping is probably going to be a better way to go. We'll just rent out the equipment for it. Wood chips do sell for a good amount. Right, so we're almost halfway through doing this field, so we're not doing too bad, but yeah, as I say, we'll get these fields done and then we'll go back down to the yard and have a look at the new silo. Just finishing up the last part of the second contract and then we'll head down to the yard. Oh, there's a abandoned dinghy in the river. Could be my new fishing boat. There we go. Right. Let's head back down to the yard and we'll take a look at what's been going on there. And then we'll collect on our contracts. Okay, we'll shut the gate. There we go. Right, let's head back to the yard. It's nice when you hear the nature, the birds chirping. Really relaxing. Right, so just down the road here and we'll be back at the yard. I'm not sure how happy the farmers are going to be when they know I'm using their equipment to do other people's farms, but uh, maybe I shouldn't be doing it, but maybe if I ask them nicely, they might just give me an extra charge. I'm hearing a helicopter, but I'm not seeing one. I hear it go by every so often and I can never see it. Ah, look at this. Nice. Look at this. We have got a full pallet of eggs. Nice. So that's going to be very interesting. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is very nice. So this should be our new silo now. We just drop everything in here and then collect everything out there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. The yard is looking nice. There's a couple of bits to do to it, but it's looking nice nonetheless. So we shall collect on these two contracts. And that's taken us to 58,000, so nearly 59,000 in the bank. We are really, really doing well. The old John Deere looking nice and painted. Splendid. Absolutely splendid. Right, we'll shut the sheds up. So it is dinner time for me, so I think I'll go and nip in and get something to eat. And yeah, hopefully see what the next day brings for us. Hopefully it'll bring something nice.